So to answer the posting from Rel on the, I'm sorry if I misspelled, from the Bell's Palsy group, I'm sort of like deciding to post this video. Like, my name is Vika. I'm from Indonesia and I got like Bell's Palsy since I was 8 years old. My Bell's Palsy journey actually started in 1988, and I was 8 years old that time. So I sort of like, to be honest, I just cannot like remember like how actually I smiled before, only from pictures. So when I was diagnosed on 1988, I live in Sumatra Island. It's a small city in Sumatra Island, and they never actually see anything like me before in 1988. So the first time that I was diagnosed in that hospital, it took them actually 7 days to actually say that they give up and told my parents to go to the capital city. 7 days after. So 7 days after I went to the capital city, which is Jakarta, and they actually want to cut open my skull that time, but the chance is like 50-50 that's dead or alive. So my dad says no, and he told me that I could function like normal children. I could think and I could do anything else like any other child. So he says that he can accept that rather than to think that I will be dead on some trial and errors by doctors. And after that I did like lots of like trial and error again, physiotherapies, facial massage, acupressure by like massaging, but they press on certain points of the face. Also like acupuncture. Actually the one that works with me is acupuncture, but I did that when I was like 14. And during 1988 until like until I was like 14, that's 8 years I think, I only get less than 30% facial movement on my face. And I never do any surgery. I never did Botox, and I never did like a filler or any medical treatments whatsoever in Indonesia. I just like check like if like 2012 I went to Singapore by myself because I don't want to make my family being sad about Bell's palsy, because actually this is affecting the whole family, not only you but also your loved one. And I can see that. That's why I could feel sympathize to every mom that on this group that actually have children, or every wife that have their husband, or actually their wife that has BP. And it's I can see that it's dragging the whole family. And in Asia we don't really talk about like how you feel. We just make it worse. Only lately that I talk with my mom, like and still she would be like crying and saying that we did everything right. And I say that, yes mom, don't worry, I'm okay. And I always smile. I told her that she did a lot of sacrifice to cure me. So I could understand that very well. So, and I felt like I was so alone because I never saw like this group before until recently. And yeah, there's a lot of like bad things that we discussed like on this group already, and I could understand that. And so in 2012 I went to Singapore, and I met with the best neurosurgeon actually in Asia Pacific region. He was the best, and when he checked on me and he did several tests, and he said that because it's already been like 24 years that time, and it's only 30% movement, like what you see now. It's 30% movement from zero that I got. And he said that I cannot do anything else, and what I can do is like reconstructive surgery, which is more to aesthetical, and which is he want me to make like fixing the asymmetrical part of my eyes. If you could see, like, it's, you know, you could see the difference is so obvious. So I say no to him because that's not what I'm looking for. And for those who's sort of like had the feelings of upset or sad when people say that, won't you try, you should try this, you should try that. Believe me, I did everything. And the thing is, it's not about like you gave up. It's not give up. Every day is a struggle for us. Never ever accept that when someone told you, oh, you are gave up. No, you are a fighter, and we fight every single day. So don't ever put yourself down. You are a fighter. So the best advice that I could give all of you is from the long timers. By the way, I'm actually 36, so it's like 29 years with Bell's palsy now, which will be like 30, maybe like this year. So the thing that when I grew up, it was so bad, and you know, the thing that I put as my motivation on my bedroom when I was a teenager, when I think back, and when I think about like, you know, those bad things about like, you know, dark, depressed thoughts, when I want to be like, to hurt myself, or I even like thinking about that, the only thing that I put on my bedroom that time is only from this Alcohol Anonymous AA groups, which is like I hear over internet, is, God, please give me serenity to accept things I cannot change, and courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference. That's basically the same with our situation, by the way. I cannot, like, I want a peace for myself, and I want to accept. I don't want to be angry. I don't want to be upset anymore about things that happens to me related to the Bell's palsy. I want the peace in mind, because it's also help us in our everyday life, trust me. And I want courage to change the things I can, which is like, you know, I cannot change the way I look right now, but the thing that I can change is the way I think about myself, and also the thing about how people like see me. Like most of the people, like back then I was so angry about like how negative people like think about like the way I look. I was just thinking, oh, be positive minded. It's maybe because they don't understand. You know, people tends to be afraid. People tends to be like negative about things that they don't know. And I changed that mindset, and it helps. It helps. And I want wisdom to know the difference. And I'm still learning about the wisdom, actually. I'm still feel upset. I still feel down. I still feel sad. And I'm very, very grateful for the groups, because all of you guys, actually, I could see that I'm not alone, and and all the angers, all the negative things that happens to me, actually, like, I'm normal. Everyone feel the pain, everyone feel the sadness, and yeah, just don't give up on yourself and love yourself more. And thank you for giving me courage to actually record this video, because I never done it before, and this is me without my makeup. This is me without, I'm just wake up. So yeah, thank you for everything, and I wish all of you strength, courage, and health.